Hello, all you beautiful brides. Don't forget, when you put on your red bottoms, your beautiful gown, your tiara, don't forget your perfume. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel, Perfumes with Pat. So today I have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful collaboration video with 4 other wonderful YouTubers here. And this collaboration video was started by Lulu. And it includes Yummy411, Mario Dones, and Chai Sense 773. So we're gonna be doing wedding day scents for different types of brides and different types of scenarios, okay? I'm gonna link their channels down in the description box, so please go ahead and check them out, okay? All right, let's get to it. Okay, so for all my island brides, you know, the wind is blowing, is warm, it's gorgeous. The sun is just beaming down on you. You don't want to wear anything too heavy. You might want to wear something a little coconutty, a little light, a little latonic, a little creamy, you know, stuff like that. So I picked one expensive and one inexpensive, okay, for 2 types of brides, okay? If you can afford the expensive one, go ahead. If you can't and you want the inexpensive one, these are the 2 recommendations. And my 2 recommendations are House of Silage, Disney, and Robert Cavelli, Paradiso Azzurro. Okay? So these are my 2 options. So the House of Silage is very sweet. It has a little coconutty type smell. It's very latonic. It's creamy. It's, even though it's so coconutty and fruity, it's very sexy. It's a very sexy island scent. And honestly, this is what I would wear if I was going on vacation also. But it's very like luxurious, okay? So this is one that I would choose for that type of wedding or type of bride, okay? And if I just wanted to be simple and wear something that still smells amazing, but don't cost as much, I would go with Robert Cavelli's Paradiso, okay? This one is a little fruity, it's florally, it's sweet, it's a little ambery. It has some white florals in there, and it's a little citrusy. So when you put it on, it won't, you know, be too clammy. It's airy. When the wind hits it, it'll be absolutely beautiful. Okay? All right. So for all my winter brides, okay, what I would choose is Side Effect or Shag Af Oud. Now we all know that Side Effect is a pretty penny. So my alternative would be Shag Af Oud. And let me tell you something. This alternative is up there with this expensive one, okay? It's absolutely gorgeous. Side Effect, let me tell you, is more, oh, guys, this is so beautiful. It's intoxicating, it's rich, it's heavy, and in the colder months, this will sit on you. And when that wind hit you, oh my goodness, everyone that is in your path will smell this. It's absolutely gorgeous, okay? Side Effect. And also Shag Af Oud, okay? This is like a I don't want to say dupe, but just for, you know, time purposes, a dupe for Oud Bouquet by Lancome. Guys, I wore this winter like crazy. This is $50 or maybe a little bit over $50. And this is one of my favorite scents in my collection. One of my favorite. It's absolutely gorgeous. And look at this little cute bottle. Beautiful. So that is Shag Af Oud. All right. And let's see, for all my spring brides, you're having your wedding in the springtime when the flowers are blooming and you hear the birds and the wind is blowing and you just get that sense of, this is so wonderful. That's how spring makes me feel. I don't know how it makes you feel. So for a spring wedding, I would want to, listen, I want to go luxurious, okay? I want to be light, but I want to be sexy and I want to make a statement. And for that statement, I would do Roja Danger. Let me tell you something. This is so gorgeous. Let me tell you, it's powdery, it's vanilla-y, it's citrusy, it's musky, and it's light. It lasts all day. So you don't necessarily need to reapply. You know, you put it on when you begin your wedding. And if you want to put some on when the dancing becomes just for another, you know, extra, you know, oomph, you can, but you don't necessarily need to because this is a beast without being loud and obnoxious. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's sweet, it's warm, and it's a little spicy. It's a gorgeous for springtime. This one is the expensive one, okay? Roja Dove is a pretty penny, but it's well worth it, let me tell you. And for the inexpensive, listen, this one performs like the expensive and it smells as beautiful as the expensive one. And this is Mon Guerlain Floral. Guys, let me tell you about this one. Pam Jordan have been talking about this, and I actually bought this from Pam Jordan. I'm so happy to have it in my collection. It has a vanilla, it's powdery, it has lavender, white florals, it's woody, it's fresh, it's irisy, citrusy. Oh my goodness. This is one of the perfumes in my collection that have me smelling myself. You know, it's like a pretty girl perfume. If you just want to make a statement and be simple, but still be luxurious, Mon Guerlain Floral. And this is what I would wear in a spring wedding. Okay, it says flower time, you know? It's so gorgeous. And it's not heavy. You know, I love it. And it lasts all day. Okay, don't let this $50, $60 bottle fool you. It lasts all day. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, that is Mon Guerlain Floral. And moving right along, now we have our traditional wedding. Okay, it's more, when I think of traditional wedding, I think of more of a feminine scent. That's what I would think of. You know, I don't know what you would think of. I think maybe flowers, something light, nothing too heavy, and I would choose Chanel Beige. And this is from the exclusive line. It's very florally, it has some honey in here. Guys, this is such a beautiful, classy scent. It's so classy, it's so elegant. It's different, you know? It's very vintagey, it's sweet. I love this scent. And I cannot wait to wear it more. As the springtime and the summertime come in, I'm really excited. So this is one that I would choose for a traditional wedding, you know, because it's a beautiful, classy type smell. And that's how I would want to smell as a feminine, beautiful bride, okay? And my inexpensive one that I chose actually for this one is Vera Wang Love Struck, okay? Now, the only thing with this one is that the performance is not that great, right? So, but it's okay. You know, create a little decant for yourself, bring it with you, reapply. It's okay to reapply. Look at this. It doesn't just scream wedding, doesn't it? It's gorgeous. And I don't hear a lot of people talk about this, but I love this scent. This will always be in my collection because, listen, it's under $20. And it's beautiful, okay? It's fruity, it's tropical, it's powdery, it's citrusy, it's woody. It's beautiful. It makes a statement without being too expensive, you know? That is Vera Wang Love Struck. Get a bottle in your collection and tell me. It's like everyday get up and go, but you can wear this at a wedding and people would recognize, like, man, you smell nice. Now it is, when it, after a while, it does turn into a skin scent. So people might not smell you from afar, but when they come up close to you, you know, that intimate type thing, they will smell. Your husband or your will definitely smell it, okay? Definitely. That is Love Struck by Vera Wang. Moving right along, we just have two more type weddings, and for the modern wedding, okay? Modern, I see maybe something a little bit loud, but sexy and in your face. Now, when I did a collaboration with Anya Bridal, and 9 brides, like 90% of the brides that I came into contact with chose Creed Adventus for their wedding scents. Literally every one of them wanted a decant of Creed Adventus, okay? So this one right here, beast mode. You just need a few, when I say beast mode, okay? Everyone will be wondering, what is that bride wearing? Okay, this is a pretty penny, so this is my expensive one. It's, guys, the pineapple in this is absolutely gorgeous. It's beautiful, okay? This is one of my top 10 fragrances in my collection. I love Creed Adventus. I don't even have to tell you much about it. You spray this, you smell it, it speaks volumes. It's just gorgeous. And this is how that modern bride will smell, okay? All right. I chose, for the inexpensive, Gucci Memoir. Now, this scent is a very different. This is not for everyone. This scent is definitely not for everyone. I want to tell you a little story of when I smelled this. So the first time I was watching Sheree Lewis, and she had it, and Sheree has wonderful taste. So I try to get what she recommends. I got it in the mail. I sprayed it while I was sitting in my driveway, and the minute I smelt it, I don't know what came over me. It's like I instantly remembered my grandmother, and tears was just flowing down my face, and I'm like, what on earth? And I couldn't stop crying. The tears would not stop flowing, and I was calling my mom, and I said, Mommy, I had the weirdest experience. I sprayed this perfume and I couldn't stop thinking about grandma. You know, my grandmother passed a few years ago, you know. She was a wonderful lady. So I'm like, and if I tell you that I'm in love with the scent, I would be lying. But I keep this in there because it's still beautiful. You can tell I haven't really worn it. I wore it probably one time. But just the memory that this perfume brought back is absolutely gorgeous, you know? So for a modern day bride, inexpensive, I would choose Gucci Memoir. I really can't, let me see if I could tell you some of the notes in this one. Well, I can't find the paper, so I won't tell you the notes right now. Maybe on another day. But this one really took me to a different place. So that's why I chose Gucci Memoir. Very different scent, okay? And last but definitely not least, for our princess bride, right? So all my brides that want to be that princess that they always dreamed of, they want to walk in with their chariot and make a statement. They want to wear their crown. They want to hold their head up high. They want to be the show stopper that they deserve to be. I would choose Blue Lazuli in the Armani Priv line. Now let me tell you something. I just got this in my collection, and this is in my top 5. Blue Lazuli take you to a place of comfort, it's so sensual, it's so intoxicating, it's so beautiful, and every time you wear it, you smell yourself, and you're like, oh my goodness, I smell so wonderful. That's blue lazuli. So yes, a princess should smell like this. They should be the only person in the room on their wedding day that smells like this, and everyone will be talking about it. Okay. And the inexpensive version that I choose is Coco Chanel Mademoiselle. I couldn't forget this one. This is, you can see, look at this bottle. I have to get a new bottle. This is one of my loves. This has been my signature scent for many years, if I want to say I had a signature scent, and I love it. A lot of people don't like it because it's loud, it's in your face, but I love it. I always thought that a princess would smell like this, just rich and beautiful and statement. They just walk around making statements by the winds when it blows, you know, and that's what I see. Every time I wear Coco Mademoiselle, that's what I think of, okay? And that's it, guys. That's it. I'm sorry if it was too long, but you know, I wanted to do some for those can afford it, and those who maybe can't afford it still, but they don't want to spend that much, and it's okay. You buy what you want. There are perfumes that cost $20 that smell amazing. Don't ever think that price have to do with smelling good, because it doesn't. It's a lie. You know, it's just all a thing to buy to spend your little coins, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to check out these channels. And most of these perfumes I bought at Fragrance Net. Most of them, some of them, fragrancenet.com. I do have a link if you want to buy some fragrances. I am affiliated with them. And that's it. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And don't forget, love each other, take care of each other, and have a wonderful time. Be safe. God bless. Bye-bye, beautiful people. Take care of each